Hey everybody, I'm Sam.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Will, and we are
Working Title!
We're gonna save the world.
Not.
Right here, right now.
Not.
I hope.
Guys, we are back for another episode of Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 87, The Dawn of Humanity. Will this be the end, beautiful friends? Or are we jumping into a movie? Or a part 3? You guys probably already know at this point.
You know already. It's
I assume
almost 7:30.
Last on, boys. What happened?
We got the Keith and Commander Magath send-off. The warriors,
We did.
the pops, the old men that carried us through this moment, that raised our children, they're gone. Rest in peace. Our team defeated Flock and the Icarus and got on the boat and set sail to a small town with a port to fix the plane so they can catch up to Eren and the Rumbling that has already touched ground in Marley.
Guys, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like on it, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Make sure to check out the entire playlist of Shingeki, because at this point we are at the breaking point, the very end, and this is not the end for us. We will have plenty more shows in the future, so make sure you go check out the Patreon. We're watching Demon Slayer right now, we're watching Arcane right now, Moon Knight, Halo, it's a jam. And there's plenty of more things in the future for us. This is never the end. It's never goodbye. As Vin Diesel would say, family stays to the end. I don't think that's actually what he said.
We're pretty close to 50k subs, so if y'all could hit
Yeah.
the subscribe button, we would really appreciate it. We're trying to grow this thing to the frickin' moon, and there's a lot of y'all that watch that don't subscribe, so hit the frickin' button.
And maybe we'll do a special video for 50k. So
That is the plan.
Let's see. You have to get us there.
Yeah.
But make sure you go and support the show on any streaming service you desire, and then come back and watch your boys, Sam.
Adam.
And Will.
We're gonna punch in.
Falco.
We're on our way.
誰もがエレンは変わったという。でもそれは違うのかもしれない。
Has he always been the same?
Ooh.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Eren?
This is a flashback.
Flashback.
エレンは最初から何も変わっていない。あれがエレン本来の姿だとしたら、
Damn.
Maybe first time they
私は
went to a different civilization?
エレンの何を見ていたのだ。
Oh, Mikasa.
Wow. I don't think we have an intro today, boys.
Oh yeah, this Sasha.
Yeah. Oh, is this them going to Marley before
Yeah, I
this
think
all
so.
started?
Levi.
これこそが元より我々に課せられた仕事と言える。
Look at Levi looking fresh.
調査開始だ。
Let's go scout.
Oh, the song! Yes! Anya!
Anya.
Yes, so it is
Cars.
Marley.
Yeah, in a car.
That horse!
これ牛じゃないですか。
What? Some cow pushing her.
まだよ。聞いたろ来る前に。
She really said a cow.
Guys, they need to. They're not playing.
Not with them.
To those three.
奴らを止めないと鉄の塊に
Defeated
食わせようとする。
pirates.
そんなまさか人参買ってる
ねえエレン、何があるかわからないから私のそばを離れないで。
Look at his face. God, I miss innocent Eren.
僕たち外の世界にいるんだよ。
Guys, stop saying this out loud.
これが海の向こう側なんだよ。
Is this him like reconciling with like what he's about to do?
離れて歩くな。
Or maybe him realizing that people are just kind of happy and chilling in their normal lives. That not everybody's gonna be the devils on the other side of the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got pickpocketed.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Oh. Oh my god, dude.
Whoa.
Sonny! Sonny! His name's Sonny! Unless, oh.
No, he's saying Sonny.
Sonny.
So excited.
He thinks he's a.
Whoa.
What the
Dude, a kitty gang. He does look like a gangster. Oh.
エレン、
Snap out of it.
エレンを食べて。
親父の記憶で知ってるだけだ。主力の LDA 人
In the
は
zone.
めったに食えない。
Damn. Look at that guy's cranium, bro.
それはお前の財布じゃねえぞ。それだ。このガキ。瞬きこくらいにいた。
Oh god.
どうやってここに来た。
Oh god.
紛れ込んできたんだろう。言葉が通じてないな。
Oh.
海に放り投げるってのはどうだ。
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Jesus.
一応へし折ってやろうぜ。二度と釣りができないようにな。
Don't do that, dude. He's just a kid.
森の目立つところにしばらく吊るしておこう。しっかり罰を与え
It's like Ymir.
をつけねえと。
All the adults
ここ
pointing
で
at
商
Ymir.
売して生きてる俺たちの問題だ。悪魔の血がその辺に紛れてちゃ夜も眠れたもんじゃね
They've
え
been doing blood tests. Oh.
Yeah, I knew Levi was gonna do
あんたは
something.
何をしている。
I'll take care of
誰がスリーだと言った。俺はお前の財布じゃ
it. This is
ね
my
え。
kid.
お姉ちゃん。ああ、弟がごめん
God, that was risky, but Levi could have whooped their whole ass.
そんなってダメ。行くぞ。
Oh shit. Guys, we just got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they made a stink of
I
themselves.
bet
already.
you Eren did run with him.
Is this where we lose him already?
あのガキどこに行きやがった。
あそこ。
And he's got a purse.
Thank you.
Yep.
Son of a-
まあ、はずまびと
Oh, no, never mind, it's right there.
Look at the structure right here.
血液検査の技術向上に伴い世界中で収容から逃れたユミルの民の存在が発覚し
Wow.
問題となっております。
Dude, he's so distant.
和平の道を諦めるならジークの謀略に加担するしかなくなります。彼に我々の運命を委ねヒストリアと生まれてくる子供たちを犠牲にするしか。
明日の国際討論会で初めて登壇するユミルの民保護団体とやらを求めてね。
依然としてその団体の理念は明らかではありま
There's
せ
a
ん。
group to like
ま
fight
ず
for
は慎
Eldians?
重に見極めなくてはなりません。
Huh?
その団体と我々が
Is that the Red Hat
歩み寄る
group?
ことが
The
叶う
group of immigrants? It might very well be it because they were fighting Titans.
私どもアズマビト家は和平の協力を惜しみません。ですがどれほどそれが実現可能であるとお見込みですか。
だからといって最善を尽くさないことは
I was
で
gonna
きな
say,
い
you
ので
gotta
す。
try.
Yeah, it's better than just fighting.
This music is very beautiful.
Eren's gone.
Damn.
エレンはどこ？
Yeah, he saw
Came back
saw
here.
something about the building.
Or is it this kid? Oh shit.
the kid?
He's crying about it. I don't know. Is it the world?
Is this a zone?
みんなであなたを探し回って。市場の少年、何があったの？
まだ何も。
どういうこと？
Oh no.
戦争で居場所をなくした人たちが集まって暮らしている。俺たちもそうだった。 ある日突然日常が終わって何もかもが奪われた。
And you're gonna be crushing them too.
全ての自由を奪われるんだ。ミカサ、お前はどうして俺のことを気にかけてくれるんだ。子供の頃俺に助けられたからか、それとも俺は家族だからか。俺はお前の何だ。
I'll just say you love him.
あなたは
Bruh,
家族。
that is not.
Oh.
何やってんだてめえ、バカじゃねえのか。ちょうどよかった。
Oh, it's the
The hangout.
Hey! Looks like Smirnoff.
Liquor. Yeah, that's the same guy.
Hell yeah, baby. It's like the nation Ymir's from, like the writing.
Oh, they're all getting drunk together.
Yeah, boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
song.
it is.
Yeah, it's the same.
Man, I hate this already. This is not great.
Oh.
I knew they were gonna pull some stuff on us to make us really hate this rumbling.
They're gonna get more.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Drunk Eren just starts spilling the beans. The guy's like, I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
you in 3 years or 2 years.
Oh.
Oh my
Is
god.
she throwing up? Oh, God,
Oh.
Sasha.
我々は依然憎むべきは島の悪魔どもに他なりません。忌むべきは100年前よりあの島に逃げた悪魔。我々の敵はあの島の悪魔なのです。
That's like a turn.
That's a hard pill to swallow for them. Oh, Eren's out.
あの日からエレンは私たちのお父
Is
さん。
that all he needed to hear?
その後次に顔を合わせた時にはもう手遅れだった。
We're jumping back.
果たして他に選ぶべき選択肢があっただろうか。全ては最初から決まっていたのかもしれない。
It
Maybe.
was willed by Eren.
それでも考えてしまう。あの時もし私が
Should have just said you loved him.
結果は違っていたんじゃないかって。
Oh my gosh, is that like the rumbling following them?
No, I think they're heading towards it. Everything comes after this.
Everything happened by my will.
この先にある。憲兵団はお前を巨人にして
Oh my god.
Yeah.
島に来たジークを食わせる計画を進めている。
私だって牛の世話だけしてたわけじゃない。
Bro.
分かってる。他に方法はなかっ
There's
た。
no other way. Yeah.
Damn.
あの時エレンが私をかばってくれて。
お前が良くても俺は違う。世界を滅ぼす全ての敵をこの世から一匹の殺せ駆逐する。
Dude.
そんなの間違ってる。島の外の人全てが敵じゃないのになんで殺されるのかわからない人がほとんどなんだよ。
Yeah.
肉親による報復の連
You're
鎖
gonna create another one, dude. Like, that's just not the right way.
耐え難いなら始祖の力で記憶を操作する。
What?
黙っていれば
そんなこと
できるさ。お前はあの時俺を救ってくれ
Could
た。
save me back then, yeah.
世界一悪い子なんだから。
Yeah. God. I remember that like it was yesterday.
アッカーマン一族に特有の疾患があるんで
Headaches.
巨人学や草葉さんからも聞いたことないな。
Oh,
記
yeah.
録じゃ生存本能が刺激された時
Oh, so Eren's maybe prepping to make sure Levi and Mikasa can't sneak up on him? Ah.
なあエレン、その行為には正体も習性もやむにやまれる理由もない。
Has nothing
た
to
だ
do
お
with
前
it.
のためなら巨人をひねり殺せるくらい
Yeah, man.
お前のことが好きなだけだ。
You broke her heart.
で、お前はどう答える？
That she's brainwashed.
何言ってんだ兄さん。俺は長生きしてもあと4
At
年しか。
best, yeah.
私が子供を作るのはどう？
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn! Oh!
That's how he blended in.
続いてほしい。
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
幸せに生きていけるように。
Whoa.
This is a blockade. It definitely
Oh
is.
my gosh.
It definitely is.
Oh
地
my
球上に
gosh.
存在しうる最も巨大な大砲のほぼ全て
Titan time, Titan time, Titan time.
集結した人類の英知の全てが同じ目標に狙いを定めてい
Don't
る
end the episode yet.
この奇跡を叶えた艦隊が阻止できないならこれを止める手段はもう人類に存在し得ない
I'd be shitting my pants.
You can see
Oh,
the
they're
steam.
trying to stop the rumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I thought they were trying to shoot at us. Oh, fuck my gosh. I'm not ready.
Oh, it's not gonna do anything.
Wow. They're swimming?
Oh my god, that just tore one apart. Did you see that?
Yeah.
There's probably another million more with that.
Swimming like people.
Yeah.
Like giant people.
They're just kicking their feet.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Eren?
Probably in, like the back middle.
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Oh! They're dead.
Burned.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I'm so ready. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how fast they are.
Damn it.
Holy shit.
Oh
Didn't do anything.
no. That's hardening on his face. You see that?
Yeah. Because Eren can just will what he wants. It's
Yeah.
not even fair. Like, he can probably turn them on to whatever he wants. I don't know how we're gonna beat this shit.
Fuck, dude.
Oh
There he is.
my gosh.
Oh.
He attacked Titan.
That's disgusting.
Oh.
Well,
Oh my god.
oh. Every last Oh my gosh.
この世から
That looks just like his home.
ひどからず
Step. To be continued.
Mm-hmm. Ended right there.
Nothing. Okay. 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 I don't want to watch Easel's Notebook. Good episode.
It was a good episode.
Yeah. Alright. That was Dawn of Humanity, guys. The not last episode of Attack on Titan.
I didn't see what it said. I scrolled past something that was saying what the announcement was. Do you want me to pull it up real quick?
Is there an announcement?
Yeah, they already said what's coming next. I didn't read it. I just saw Attack on, and then I just clicked off of it. Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, I want to know.
We can all react to it live.
Oh my gosh.
Have you heard the announcement already?
No.
I saw Crunchyroll posted it, so... Attack on Titan final season, part 3, TV anime officially announced for 2023. 2023! Oh, so we gotta wait another year. Fuck, man. But, dude, are you twitching? Are you twitching? Are you live still? So, it's a TV anime.
That's great.
So, it's not a movie. Thank God. Channel saved. we can still react to it. I'm telling you, because if it was a movie, it would be really hard not to go see it in theaters.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Could you imagine, like, how hype seeing a movie, like, I can only imagine with seeing the Demon Slayer movie in theaters, or even JJK, like, how cool it must be with, like, a full audience and stuff like that.
I was literally going to be that guy, because I know you guys were saying you just want to go see it in the theaters, and I was going to be like, well, I'm going to take the bullet and be the one who, like, just waits many months, and then I'll do a solo reaction to it or something.
Could not do that to you, dude. There's no way. But
okay,
yeah.
That's not the worst news. We get it on TV, which is great. We just have to wait.
Yes.
Many, many months.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be great for the Twitch channel for Attack on Titan live plays, because we'll have something at AOT for people to tune in for if they want to. Okay. That's good. Okay, cool.
But the episode.
It was a really good episode.
It was.
This is a really good spot to, like, let's take a pause for the year. Wait. It's a nice reflective episode on where our characters stood before things really hit the fan after meeting some Marleyan people, before the Marleyan people started hit them back.
Yeah.
Good choice of like a story. I didn't think it would go that way. I thought we were gonna, like I said, go to a port, load up on, coal, whatever the hell they need to operate.
They have to like get the ship ready,
and then maybe see Eren start to come over the hill after killing Marley. But instead, we got to see the attack on Marley. I know it's the end of the episode, so we got to see the start of that, and focus on our characters other than Eren for maybe the last time we get some like really intimate moments with them.
Yeah.
If things are gonna go to war, which they're gonna go to war.
Yeah.
For the next 9 or however many episodes.
I think it was cool. We did talk about having like some type of flashback like a couple weeks ago. I don't remember what episode it was, but we did talk about like trying to get like how do we get here specifically moment, you know what I mean? Which was, I love that they brought it to here.
It was when Jean had the flash to his connective tissue outside the world with the guy with the red cap.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool to like see like who did they even meet back in the day?
Yeah.
And it's honestly, it's kind of cool. It's like small confirmation that the intro to season 4, the battle that Zeke and the cart and the jaw and the armored were fighting was against the red caps on the top of the hill. That was like kind of our allegiance. Like we were friends with those guys, or at least they made immigrant friends from whatever nation that was.
Well, they were war torn.
Yeah.
They were refugees of war because of what was going on because of this.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So we started with Mikasa on the boat, reminiscing whether Eren had always been this way or did he change. And I don't know if she said this in the beginning or near the end, but like, what did I see in him?
You think like she's saying that like she regrets? like seeing something in him always?
No, I just think that she's probably just second guessing like where her whole life has been, because I mean, I don't think it's necessarily like regret, but it's kind of like, damn, like what am I going to do because the man that I've loved and cared for so long is committing like the most awful act of any human could ever possibly achieve.
Yeah.
Also, with jumping to the end of the episode, the regret comes in of like, what if I didn't say I loved him like family?
Yeah.
Which, like, I'll talk to that when we get to that point, but that's where we start off.
I jumped the gun. What were your immediate thoughts on the episode?
It was a good episode. I liked seeing how they got to Marley. I was very curious if they like how long they were on the island for, and what they did. That was a really cool moment, seeing them having fun. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place.
No, that's fine.
I'm sorry. No,
talk about the stuff.
I liked it. I liked the ending was pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, that ending was awesome.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Eren is gross.
Yes,
He looks so gross.
So they touch base. They went to Marley, one of the ports that probably Armin destroyed. And they got...
Yeah. How'd they get word out?
How they get word to what?
How'd they know the rumbling was coming?
Oh, you mean like at the end of the episode?
Yeah. How'd they get word out?
There was... Mr. Lionheart and all those people said Eren, or like there was a thing.
Oh no! Remember the Eldians were all freaking out. It's like, oh, this is happening. Let us tell.
Yeah, but they just shoved their guns in their face like y'all are crazy.
Well, we don't know what the result of that, to be honest.
Yeah, because the last thing we saw was Annie's dad beating up.
That's what I thought. They led
guy.
like a charge or something.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, Willie Tiber gave that huge speech talking about the rumbling, talking about to be weary of a man named Eren. Welcome Eren kills Willie Tiber in the war begun. And
they also said that, remember, like Reiner and them and Magath were like, Magath and all of them were saying like, oh, we need to take like 8 months to prepare to invade Paradis, and like he was like, no, we need to go like now, like we can't wait. If they have Zeke and Eren at this point, like they're gonna do whatever they want to do. So
they were shaping up for
it. So they might have let Magath send him and his 5 blimps or whatever they came in with, and they've just been waiting ever since. It's either like prepare for the worst or Magath comes back with good news and they captured the founding titan.
That's 100% probably what it was.
Yeah.
And Magath was in charge at that point. They killed all the top brass, so this might have even been a Magath plan. Hey, I'm going full.
If I don't come back,
expect
be ready for the worst.
Expect the 10 million Titans, or however many, 500,000 it is, that are going to show up. They touch base at the port. Starts off very cheerful, at least for a lot of them. They see the world isn't the devils they thought would be on the other side, or the enemy they thought would be on the other side. It's just people having their daily life, chilling at the port, enjoying some food, some pickpocketry, some gossip in the town.
Meanwhile, Eren is still reliving his ice cream didn't appeal to him because he already had experienced it through his father's memories.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I feel like that just goes to show that he's really full on he's numb to what is happening right now because he's already experienced it, but he knows of the trauma that his family has already gone through.
Yeah, it was a lot of mixed feelings. I feel like Eren was eliciting today. I feel like he kind of how we were talking about the Sasha thing. Will Sasha die? Let's see, and his reaction on the Zeppelin, maybe confirming that. I think we got a little bit more of that here. Maybe he had an expectation of, okay, they're gonna be bad guys on the other side of the world, right? And then getting here, oh, okay. Maybe my visions aren't super accurate. These seem pretty collected people that I can reason with. He didn't seem too super out of it at the bar, the port for me. I think he was just kind of taking it in, seeing what shaped up to be accurate to his father's memories, and then, we'll get to it later. But I think there was indications later where he was okay, it doesn't matter. But
yeah.
A lot of funny moments in the beginning. Sasha's introduction, ice cream, the car. Cow.
The cow. They were going to buy carrots.
Anya Capone is like, it's not like they're buying carrots.
They're buying carrots. There's no way.
Who was it? Hanji, Connie, and Sasha chasing it down or something? Where's the leap in logic? Like, surely you can see not automobile, but moving piece of wood, cow.
I mean, in fairness, they have never seen it before, so they what else did happen? The thief was pickpocketing. When he tried to steal from Sasha, Levi jumped in to save him. Or sorry, no, not to save him. He jumped in to take the money, be like, yo, that's not your purse, don't take that. And then the rest of the community was like, he's an immigrant, he must be an Eldian, we should cut off his hand, we should crush his hand, we should punish him, throw him into the sea, drown him, we have to set an example. Meanwhile, all of our scout team was like, dude, this is
he's
horrible.
my brother, and she's my sister. We're a family. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, I call bullshit.
Yeah. He literally said that. He said that's bullshit and chased them.
Levi goes, time to run.
Yeah.
Anya Capone holding his head. They run into like what looks like a rune from some old civilization. They let go of the kid, and Eren kind of just stares at the kid, like you pointed out. I wasn't sure if it was the kid he was looking at or the runes that he was looking at, but
it's definitely the kid.
Yeah. They go to the Azumbito estate.
Yeah.
Talk to the lady, Madam Mikasa. I don't know her name.
Ancient. I don't remember her name either. I feel bad. I always forget her name. It's just pretty forgettable.
The leader of the Hizuru clan, whatever they're called. Talking about there is a group that is going to be talking soon about the
protection of Eldians, essentially.
And she says, even that, like, I don't know, you guys are kind of thinking that this is going to be you guys are thinking a little too optimistic about what is coming. Like, do you really think your odds are that great? Like, we'll stand by you, but, like, let's be realistic about this. What happens if it's not going to go how you say?
And at that point, they all were just, like, hoping for the best, or having to go through a Zeke's plan. That was really, like, the option, either or. And then Eren sneaks away and goes to that camp. Mikasa notices first and then goes to find him and bring him back. And this is where
he's crying.
Eren's crying looking at this camp.
Yeah.
Because they are, like, a displaced people that whole lives have been upended by war, and they had no control in it. It was nothing that they signed up for. It wasn't anything that they did themselves, but their whole life has changed because of it.
I have to imagine, too, it's probably foreshadowing, since we know he sees the future. It's probably a camp he's going to step on, honestly.
That's what I took it as, too. Like, him being upset for the way they've had to live, just kind of like what happened to them. Because he mentions, like, it's like us on the island. Like, everything changed for us, and we didn't even know it was coming. And I feel like it was that, but also, like, damn, like, these are the people that I'm going to be sacrificing for my greater good.
It makes sense, too, because it was, if what you're saying is, then it was the kid that, like, flagged it for his, like, in his mind. It could have been, like, families that he's going to see that he's going to one day have to kill.
Just like somebody did to his family.
Yeah.
And he was a kid and witnessed it.
Damn.
And then Mikasa and him had a talk, He asked, like, why are you so... All I could think of was Mariah Carey there. Why are you so
obsessed with me?
Why are you so obsessed with me?
She's the GOAT. No, but
it's love, baby.
Yeah, like,
it's love.
Like, is it because I saved you when we were younger? Is it because we were family? And Mikasa just, like, clammed up and said it's because we're family. And it's like, bro, you were literally, like, ready to make out with him in the middle of a field of titans.
Yeah.
Like, why are we?
Why does Eren even need to ask, though? Like, at the end of the day, like, he must be so dense.
He is. He's stupid.
I think he has to be so dense.
Yeah.
If he, like... Mikasa's, like, really thinking in her head, like, if I told him I love him, would that change? Like, she loves you. Like,
But I do think that's because of his idea, the whole thing that he screams at her about in part 1, about how, like, you guys, or your Ackermans are just Because later on in the episode, he asked Zeke
about it.
He asked Zeke about it. So I think he legitimately was questioning it. Like, why does this girl love me so much? Because also, he's like, I'm leading her to the ends of the earth. Like, I'm going to do something so horrible.
Like, he just doesn't believe the love is genuine. Like, he thinks it's all fabric. Like, he's probably lying to himself, thinking it's like a program.
Well, I also think that it could be because he doesn't want... I mean, remember how when that scene happened a year or 8 months ago when we watched it, we were like, there's no way he's being honest. Like, he's trying to push Armin and Mikasa away. And I think this is him like, well, damn, even if it isn't true, you know, I gotta do something to get her away from me because, like, you know, I'm gonna do something that I know they can't follow.
It's like a reversal. Like, we used to think it was to distance them, for them to not want to be near him, but maybe it's just like he doesn't want to be near them. Like, he wants an excuse to not want them anymore. Like, she doesn't love me. It's all programming. Like, to remove himself so that he can do what he has to do and not have to worry about them anymore. Like, remove them from his life, kind of, almost.
But he does care for them, though, because he's in that moment with Zeke. He's thinking about them. And he says it to Zeke. He's like, I only got 4 years, if that. Like, I want them to live a happy life. Like, I want them to go on and live. Like, I'm not going to have that be allotted that opportunity. So, I don't think it's necessary that he's pushing them away so he can do what he has to do, like, on him. I still think it's him trying to keep them away so they don't care about him anymore. Like, you know, sacrificing his I don't know the right word, but, like, he's sacrificing his image to them in their eyes so that they can say, fuck him, he was bad, and they can live their life and be happy and not have to, like, string themselves along. I could be wrong about that, too. But, but yeah, they all, the captain, or the dad brings up the tea, the Gramps, and he's like, hey, come and join us. The rest of, you know, the Scouts crew, except for Anya Capone and Hani and Levi, they all join in. They have drinks for the night.
It's great. Also, because I'm going to forget, the music this episode
was beautiful.
Well, they took a lot of, like, original pieces from the soundtracks that are already used and, like, isolated out the orchestra and would have, like, only the vocals playing during certain parts. Like, some of those are more recent, like, season 4 songs, especially from, like, the part 2, the newer soundtrack, but some of those are season 1 songs that literally they completely removed the orchestra. I've never heard it before, and it only had the voices, which was really cool, and kind of even gave it like not an international, but like a similar vibe, but now they're in a new location, a different take on familiar music.
Yeah.
And I love the song that they played with, they were all drinking and eating. It's the song that Grisha holds the hand of his little sister,
yeah,
and they go running, sprinting after the Zeppelin.
I
love that song.
Yeah, it was tough. I cried watching it. I'm crying now thinking about it, actually. Well, just because it's like, it's so fucking heartbreaking because, it's like a happy, like their last happy moment together.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have another moment as, like, friends and family together. And not even just that, like, I don't know. I don't think I can, like, there's no way to, like, rationalize this because it's so fantastical anyways, but, like, the thought process of, like, just to protect my friends, to be, like, killing these people that don't deserve it at all. And even the people that he sat and drank with. Like, you broke bread with these people, and you're still willing to go through with that. I'm like...
It's 100% the reason he was crying on top of the hill.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I was crying, too. Because I'm like, dude, these people don't deserve this. Like, I wish there was a way, and there isn't a way to do this. But, like, dude, just kill the Marleyan people. Like... Why does everyone have to suffer because of this? You know what I mean? Why does everyone have to die? And I'm not saying it's right to kill a specific group of people only and wipe them all off the face of the planet, but it just hurts even more when it's like, damn, these people really didn't do anything. You know?
I just wish they could... I know it's storytelling and it'd make life easier for the storytelling, but I just wish Eren, with all his power, could change the 13 years and prolong his life so he could be the everlasting protector of the island. And anyone that tries to trifle with him, he can always be there to be the guardian of the island and no one will ever bother.
Yeah.
And, like...
What if he can't?
Well, he can't. Well, that's what I'm saying. We can't, because he's saying right now, I have only 4 years to live. I'm just like, you're talking to Historia about how you can erase her mind, like you have the god power already. Like you're so confident that you're going to have these things. Why can't you be confident in that you can prolong life? Like, and he's even convinced Ymir, of all people, like he hugged her and gave her the free will option. And Ymir might have been the setter of the law in place. Like, can't you just be like, hey, I extended my love to you, I gave you this free will, can you just do a little bit of a favor for me, not end my life in 4 years, let me be the protector of my people, I don't have to kill the rest of the world, we can find peace through me being the literal wall that stops the rest of the world from harming us. Like, I just feel like, and I'm like I'm saying, it's storytelling, so they're trying to make some obstacles so we don't have those options available, but I'm just like, why? Like, why is that not an available option?
But it's also where his mind is at personally. Like he might not even like consider that as an option.
Yeah.
But they lived out the night. They got drunk. Sasha was barfing. Like,
I love it. Like their heads were all like where people's positions were. Yeah. I love it. The three amigos
were
all
together.
Their heads were next to each other. Very cute.
And then they woke up, went to this, hearing committee presentation of protecting the Eldian people. And this leader was like, it's not the Eldian people out in our world that are the problem. Like, they're they're a product of the eugenics of the Eldian Empire. They don't have the same ideology. They don't believe in the things that the island does. The island is the people. They're the people that need to die. They're the people that are the devils, not our people. And it seemed like people agreed with it, but I'm curious where that ideology has gone in like the, however long. I don't know. Do we know how long Eren was missing between when he ran away to like when he attacks?
I was gonna bring that up because all the hair on him was long only here, and in the back it was short, and then when he stomps, everything's long. When
we got that first flashback, when Armin was talking to Annie in the crystal and we met Anya and Yelena, my own little like headcanon was that all took place a little over, like in the second year, because in season 3, we know it was a time jump of 4 years or something, 4 or 5 years before we landed in season 4, and we knew at least 1 year passed by the time they cleared all the Titans. So I always kind of assumed year 2 was this year, like where Eren's hair is parted in the middle, looks a little bit like Gabby, met Anya, met Yelena, made the plan with Zeke and the Hezru clan, and then maybe like this is the next step after meeting Niccolo and all them. Yeah. So maybe Eren just like sneaked into war for 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know when that like scene of him cutting off his arm, if that's like the end of the period, because like he has long hair.
Yeah, that at least was like episode 1 of season 4, but just like how long does that exact time go in between? But I'm
really sorry. Can I use the bathroom?
I'm yeah.
I really have to go.
Try to kill it. God, fucking psychopath.
Yellow.
But Eren leaves. Eren leaves that day, and he bounces and never comes back. And Mikasa like reflects at that point, like that was the last time he saw him till the declaration of war
episode or whatever.
Yeah.
So were they all on the island? Do you guys think of that
whole time?
Yeah. Just think about like
probably.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like how long it took me to grow my hair out. This has been like 2 years since 2020.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how Eren's body works. Maybe he grows hair faster. I don't know.
I mean, it definitely was like a couple months. I mean, like he wasn't. It wasn't like it was like the next day. Yeah. But they were definitely on the island. I mean, I'm sure some people stayed behind. I mean, it looked like Jean was still there.
Well, Jean, they definitely stayed, I think.
Yeah, but I'm saying like there might like Hanji and Levi might have gone back. They might have just left.
So I thought they did. Some of them went back.
Yeah, I'm sure
some stayed.
They might have swapped. Some went back for a little bit. Some came back.
And remember, at some point they had to have gotten the Zeppelins from a different area, or I don't know if Marley has Zeppelin. Oh, they do have Zeppelins.
And they might have. Well, the Hiruzen people,
Yeah.
Hizuran people, like, must have supplied them with their, you know, weaponry. But, and then we got Eren's POV of everything.
Right.
From his conversation with Yelena, where she gave the plan, and we got to see that Flock. We've already kind of seen that scene before.
Yeah.
And now we know that Flock was in the room secretly. And Eren then pulled him aside and told him, like, I'm not going along with Zeke's plan. We're going to pretend that we're going to do that, but I'm going to kill the entire world. And you can see even Flock was, like, scared in that moment. Like, holy shit. Like, Flock probably, funny enough, I know Flock was, like, radical even because of what happened with Erwin, but, like, he probably because of that moment, that made him even more fired up for, like, holy shit, like, this guy really means, like, he really is that devil, you know what I mean? Like, the one that Erwin was, like, he's even worse than that, honestly. So, because, I don't know, not that he wasn't on board, but he definitely was like, what the fuck at first. And then at the same time, throughout that scene, it was kind of cool. They were playing it back and forth.
Oh, yeah, Historia.
Eren was describing to Historia that the military police and everybody had committed to, you know, to using her children as sacrifice.
Adam got what he wanted.
What?
Historia.
Oh, Historia. We finally got Historia there. He wanted her to, or they want her to sacrifice, and she was willing to do it. And he's like, nah, there's no way that's happening. Like, I'm gonna do the rumbling.
So is Eren daddy?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Because she says, well, what if I get pregnant? You know what I mean? Like, she was committed to, like, she's like, well, what if I get pregnant? And Eren's like, nah, we're not doing that. Like, I feel like that she just got pregnant to try and stop Eren from doing this. Like, she was, like, already, you know what I mean? Like, what if that's the reason she becomes pregnant? Or she just legitimately fell in love with the farmer boy. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, what if that was the reason? Like, she was trying to get the ball rolling to stop Eren from doing this. Like, to go along with their plan.
Oh, then I'll take it back. My bad. I thought she was like a Jaeger, in like a Jaegerist in the moment. But yeah, I think that is more evidence that she might have been against his little kill the world plan.
I mean, she literally says, don't do it.
She was against it.
And he's like, that's when he flexes with the, I'll just erase your mind if you can't handle it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did think it was weird that she has a pretty, like, casual face when Eren starts speaking to all subjects of Ymir.
She knew already. She knew for years at that point, or at least a year. Like, everyone's like, whoa.
And she's just like, damn.
We tried.
Just sitting in the chair. Like,
yeah.
For...
And then, I'm trying to remember what else happened in Eren's mind. He has a moment where he thinks, I know that's like at the very end of the episode, he looks back and his mind is like, where did this all start? Like,
it was wild to see, like, some of those shots, the Dina Fritz or the Smiley Titan shot, and, like, him.
The cabin.
Like, I mean, it looked stylistically very different.
It was like the Mappa version, but a darker version.
It looked like an eviler Eren back in that. Like, it looked
kind
of, like, sinister, you know?
Yeah.
But also, Eren does say it doesn't matter.
No, he said, where did it all start? It doesn't matter.
It's gonna begin soon or something? Like, it begins soon? I thought he said something like that.
We'd have to pull it up. I mean, I just know that he also said everything, I willed everything to, like, pass.
And what you're talking about is everything is yet to come?
Well,
is it after this? Everything...
He was making it seem like what is about to happen is the real thing that starts the stuff back then, or something like that. Which is like, what does that mean? If I'm reading that right, I don't know if that's what I saw. I might have to pull it up just to confirm.
We can pull it up real quick just to.
I can time jump this thing.
The one thing too that, like, you know, we get to see, like, the full conversation of Zeke and Eren where he's talking about, like, you know, why does Mikasa, like, did Saber say anything about the Ackerman and their headaches and all that? and he was saying like, I think that she just really likes you, dude. Like,
And she'd kill for you.
I mean, like they do, like their ability is activated
to protect their host. He said.
So maybe.
Yeah, but like not
Levi for Erwin, maybe, or
Yeah.
Kenny for Yuri or something. I don't know when it hit for Kenny, but
It was Smith to protect.
for Levi.
Yeah.
For Levi.
Which
Well,
is
yeah, like
weird,
I just don't know when else it would have. Like, I feel like the mode kicked in. Like, he was already a good fighter, but I feel like it kicked in after his buddies died.
Yeah, it did.
The OVA.
Yeah.
And then like the next person he would visually see is like Erwin, like somebody he was like building confidence in.
The only thing about that is like, why was he so okay with like letting him be sacrificed? You know what I mean? Like that's the thing of like the whole like Ackerman defending their people to the end thing. Like, why were you okay with that?
Maybe like knowing that it's something Erwin wants to be happy, or like it will give peace to Erwin. I don't know. Like if Erwin's so hell bent, maybe he knows that this is like the only way he will feel satisfied at the end of the day. I don't know. Was there anything else other than the rumbling itself beginning?
They were all set up. All of the Marleyan and the combined world forces, the allied world forces, set up their ships.
Whole alignment ready to stop this one moment, and it did nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
It killed a few.
They
actually.
took out the first line.
Yeah, it killed a few.
Of like 20 lines.
Yeah, probably more than that.
That was like rolling so deep with your crew. I mean, how many do you think that was in that one shot?
At least, I would say at least 500. I mean, like, there's a lot of them. But
What can you do?
You can't.
Yeah,
I don't know what we're supposed to. I mean,
They're trying. They held the line
for a minute.
for a minute.
Yeah, and then the Colossals started to swim under and like drag their steam with with them, and it burned alive all the military combatants on the boats.
I feel that it has to cause tsunamis. I mean, it's like tectonic plates. I just assumed they were going to be walking slowly across the bottom of the earth, which I don't know how tectonic plates work. Maybe that's even how you cause tsunamis. But they're just like trucking it, giant beasts.
How many of them are there again?
I think it's actually 500,000. I think it's supposed to be hyperbole that it's 10 million. Because when I went to go get the calculations of like the distance of the world, or the wall, I was saying like realistically it shouldn't be more than like 500,000 Colossals based off their like width, shoulder to shoulder or something.
This is a huge thing, but just because how hot they are and there's so many of them, how they not evaporate the ocean?
The water is too much. There's more water than there is them. I mean, you saw how tiny they look in the ocean. I mean, there's still nothing compared to the ocean. It's still the makeup of the world. So they're not gonna. It's not that powerful, but it's enough to create giant clouds in the sky.
Yeah,
which is still pretty freaking incredible. I mean, that alone, as well as the whipping through underneath the ships, eviscerates everybody on the ships and flings. I mean, it doesn't look like it's devastating because it's clouds, but when it passes through, that's the same speed that they saw in the distance back on Paradise. So when that flies through, the ships are flying up in the sky.
Yeah.
That's Godzilla can't do that. King Kong can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving way too fast. But yeah, he goes through and he says that he will destroy every last one of them.
Yep.
Kill them all.
He looks so gross.
Season
He's
one,
so gross looking.
Very weird. So does he move on his ribcage?
Yeah.
I mean, he's also like way bigger than the Colossals.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally was towering. Like, I know we've seen it in the intro, but like he was towering over them.
He's
like,
kind of weird looking.
It's like 5 times as big.
He's really skinny. Like he has no like muscle tissue to protect himself.
There's no skin.
I also don't really understand. He's hanging upside down, but his head is up, so it's like his head is like all the way back, like to his back, and he's like hanging like
I'm
this.
sorry, but what is Ymir thinking? Like, what is that design? like what is that design?
The founder.
People said Freckles Ymir got the short end of the stick with her jaw titan. What the hell is Eren? Like, you couldn't have just like muscled him up to be like a god. He just looks like, I don't know.
I mean, he's too
practical.
In fairness, he's too big for anyone to even touch him. So
yeah,
Levi can do it.
Not now. Not in this current state.
Mikasa.
Probably.
Oh, I forgot Levi's fucked.
Oh, where's Zeke?
Forgot about
there
that.
was no Zeke. We didn't see where he is.
He's probably like sitting in like Eren's mouth or something. Like, honestly, he's probably like holding him on his tongue.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was his hair or somebody was hanging there, but it was dark and something was swinging back and forth.
I mean,
It might have been his hair, but his hair was
was
super fucking long.
Yeah.
his hair was long in front of his face and down his side.
It is the Atom Titan, your dream Titan. The
That-
heavy metal death god.
I could see that at like a concert for Mayhem or something, but that's nasty.
Yeah.
That's some death metal shit.
Yeah.
I'd love to like see a lifelike interpretation of that.
Black
and
metal.
like see like comparative to like skyscrapers we know, like in Dubai or in New York or
Oh,
something.
there's tons of that shit on YouTube.
Oh hell yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see
They
what
did like a
said.
whole like all the different monsters in Godzilla on their scale.
Yeah. Even that I would like to see. Like where does
Or,
our rumbling Eren compare to like some of our other
I guarantee I've
creatures?
seen one where it's like Empire State Building and it's like a typical Titan and Attack on Titan, then it's like Godzilla and then it's all this other shit.
Cloverfield,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see like AOT specific, like if they have like a chart and then maybe compare it against things from our own world.
Levi.
Definitely. Levi is definitely something to compare against. He's tiny. Is there anyone tinier than... Is Historia smaller than...
Probably.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Gabby.
Gabby. Well, she's a child. That's
So,
cheating.
still
That's
smaller.
a cheating answer. You're
Still
comparing against
smaller.
an adult man. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. The design of Eren's face is a bit odd compared to like the face we got in the like dream sequence where he's talking to all the subjects in Ymir.
Yeah, he looked
Very
like
different from that.
Yeah, he looked like a meaty, like a goblin or something from.
He looked like an actual devil in that. Like he looked like
Yeah.
the devil, Lucifer, and in this he kind of looks like an alien.
He has no meat or flesh on him. His face is just a skull.
Bone, yeah.
I
Bone
just-
with like some
Some
red-
pockets of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like he had a colossal like mouth, but like the chin and the head was still it looked kind of like hybridish.
It's like Ymir's Titan, but it has eyes and some flesh.
Yeah. Do you think Ymir's gonna like make any more debuts or like have any more influence, or do you
No.
think she's out?
I think she's MIA.
Damn. Just kind of wonder, like, I just feel like Eren's a bit. I know he's high up, so that's something going for him. But like,
Wait,
what
if
is
she's-
he gonna do if people start climbing him?
If
Like,
she-
where's his defense mechanism? You know?
If she's MIA, then who's healing Reiner and Annie? After they're being
That's a good freaking.
slaughtered.
Well, time works differently in the Upside Down.
Maybe
Or whatever you call it.
Maybe she already healed them before Eren touched them. I mean, I don't know. Time doesn't really seem to exist there,
I'm not sure.
like
how
it
works.
does in the real world. So.
Like I just, you know what I mean? Like I feel like Eren's a little bit defensiveless. Like I know it's a hard task to get to that elevation, but like once Mikasa does, like
He's also surrounded by like 100,000 colossal titans. I mean, I don't know. It's just.
I just don't know if like you can fly a plane, drop people down on, and slice the nape, and it's game over. I feel like that's a bit easy.
Can that planet they have reach his altitude? He's pretty high up there.
That's a good question. I don't know if it can.
Yeah.
It's a pretty small plane that they had. It was a lake plane or ocean plane.
We're looking at something that is like solid bone
Yeah.
now. Can you cut through that?
You can stick ODM gear to it because that's what they did for Baratold
In his teeth.
his teeth or whatever when Armin killed himself.
Okay.
Almost. He killed himself.
No, he was dead,
Yeah.
basically. So what are your thoughts on? I mean, I know we kind of briefly talked about it, but like, part 3.
I mean, you know, I love Attack on Titan, so I want more of it. I know Adam's been different opinions, so I'm more curious to hear from him.
I'm gonna say and part of me wants to apologize for what I'm about to say, but at the same time I don't want to. I just want the show to be over. Like, I'm not trying to hate on the show. I love the show. It's a good show. It's one of the greatest stories in anime history. It's just not. It's not way up there for me, and I feel like for most people in like Discord and online, the people who hype about the show and talk about it a lot, it's the first anime they've ever watched. In my opinion, I feel like. I'm not saying everybody on our Discord and everybody out there. I just think.
It's very different from season 1, Adam, the one who said this is the greatest anime.
It probably is.
Objectively speaking.
What do you mean?
Objectively means that like it's just a fact that it's not your opinion. It's just like it is.
It's a fact. Yeah.
It's a fact that this is the way it is.
Did I really say that back then?
You did, yeah.
I did?
I feel like you were pretty fucking in love with this show when we first started.
Because I would actually say Full Metal had that spot, but now this show is definitely going to take that spot as the greatest anime ever made.
At least from like a story perspective, I can argue that like I'm sure Naruto's like one of the most loved or something like that.
That is my favorite.
Or something like what's some of the big ones? I mean I know
One
people love One
Piece.
Piece.
I've met 2 people who say Hunter x Hunter is the greatest. Him being one of them.
It's to me. It's not like, to me it's the greatest, but that's like my subjective opinion. That's not like like in reality, because it's also not a finished story. Like Attack on Titan. That's why like I won't give Attack on Titan that till the story is done. When the story is done, it can be hailed as the greatest of all time and all that. And I know, like, One Piece isn't done, all that stuff. Everybody can have those things. But for me to say a story is the greatest, we have to see the end.
We do.
And that's where that conversation will be for me.
That's where Game of Thrones steps in a bit, too. Because for a long time, I think many people would claim that as objectively the best
show ever.
TV show. And then
the
show came to an abrupt conclusion that a lot of people didn't like. And I'm sure it left a lot of bittersweet opinions, even on a show that still holds up really strongly if you act like the last 6 or
episodes,
some people argue 2 seasons, but
at least the last
you know what I mean?
season.
Like people would proclaim that as the best, but once it came to its wrap up, it kind of lost that spot a bit for many people.
Yeah.
So, just to continue what I was saying earlier, and I don't want you two to feel bad when I say this. I had been thinking this too. I think maybe the channel killed this show for me. Because
I knew that.
the constant talking about it and like, fuck, on our Discord, an episode of AOT will come out, then an hour later somebody's posting a meme about it already. How?
That's for every show.
How the fuck even?
That is for every show that exists. I think you're just new to how the social media world works with TV shows.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, I definitely think, and this isn't me calling you a hipster, but I feel like this is the hipster in you coming out, because like a lot of, in fairness for us, we are now exposed to a large range of people. Like we've had multiple millions of views across all of our videos. Like, so now we're being introduced to like a lot more people that know anime, whereas like, you probably knew a lot of people that watched anime when you were growing up, but like...
Actually, no, I didn't. I was the anime guy.
You were the anime guy. So like, especially now, it's like you didn't really know a lot of people, and I know
you are one in a big fish of people.
I am, man. I am, man.
Well, to your credit, I think I actually brought this up a little before with Game of Thrones specifically. Like when I first watched Game of Thrones, I loved the show. I didn't talk to a lot of people that watched it because it was pretty dark content. I was not used to that at the time. So it was like kind of a cool little thing that I had for myself. I got excited starting to share it with a lot of people, and then when I started watching it live with a lot of people, I didn't really like the fan base too much. Like you said, memeing things all the time, things that I took serious, and I really enjoyed the thematic feels of a show. And then seeing it popularized that, and then I realized I was like, man, the show has been big way before I was ever a part of knowing that it was a big thing. It might not have had big scoops like when I joined in, because I came in when it got really popularized and a lot of people joined into it. And it didn't take too much speciality away from the show for me, because I still loved it at the end of the day. But knowing the fan base, it was like it almost killed a lot of my feels for.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like when you watch a show and you don't know a lot of people that have it, and almost like you almost build a relationship with something like it, like it's your personal story, or like, you know what I mean, like you have a personal relationship with it. I mean, it's kind of like the jokingly like parasocial relationships people have with like YouTubers, because it's like on your day-to-day life, how many people do you know that watch Working Title Reacts? Probably not that many that you meet in a personal instance, but there are people that probably watch every one of our videos and feel like, oh dude, like they're one of my friends, when we've never met in reality. And that's just part of everything, but I think people take that attachment to shows as well.
For sure.
But it's funny because like I don't ever feel that way. I'm always the reverse. I love getting involved with I like getting into the community, even when I don't like the community half the time. You know what I mean? Like I think
like talking about the My Hero stuff with My Hero fans, and I don't really like My Hero fans that much. I'm not gonna lie. I love the show. Sometimes it's really fucking fun to talk about that show, and then I see a lot of other fans, and I'm literally like.
Well, you see, the fan, you see, like, the fans as like a group, and you're like, oh God, why are we involved with this? But then you get to talk to like the people that are like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, oh yeah, I
hate
like
the fans that like critique you for your knowledge or lack of knowledge. Like somebody always one-upping you on something. Like, I'm just sharing my love. I'm not trying to say that I'm the best at knowing something.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things too with like even our channel. I'm like, bro, like we get it. We miss some things sometimes. We don't grab everything.
We're pretty darn good at knowing the show. And even like one little thing that we get wrong, I was a Marlo supporter day one. I knew the name. I knew people liked that. I knew the name. And then it's like, I don't know this dude's name. Well, fuck Sam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Regardless, it's but I was just gonna say that's how I knew like where you were, because I was like, damn, I know for sure Adam was like, yeah, and this is like my show, and then like it's like everyone else in the world is like, these fuckers.
And it's like growing up with you two, you guys loved Star Wars, and I was the person that Star Wars. Yeah, I'll go see the movies, and then it's like every day Star Wars. It's like I don't share the same feelings.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like it'll get to a point where it's like, can we talk about something else? But it's like, no, Star Wars, Attack on Titan. We'll just yeah.
Well, so this is what happened. Adam wanted to desperately share his anime love with us, and now here we are knowing some anime shows better than Adam.
Yeah, man.
I will say though, I know I'm a newer. We're newer AOT fans. Like we've only had a relationship for about a year.
Yeah.
But I guess I haven't been super involved with the crowds of AOT, but I guess it still remained special for me, even though it's been like a grueling process to edit the show for so long. But I think it's just because I love it so much. I like the world a lot, so a lot of things about the show have saved my relationship with it. Like, I love the music of it. Yeah. It's embarrassing to say, but I listen to the music pretty much every day.
It's not
damn near all the time.
Yeah.
I play the video games. Go watch the stream because we're replaying the game for the first time for everybody.
Twitch.tv/WorkingTitleReacts Gaming.
Check it out. We're going to be playing more. So yeah. And yeah, it can be cumbersome occasionally.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be a lie to say that you don't get like sometimes tired.
Yeah, and I mean like, but I think part of me, that's why I'm like, I'm cool with the show ending or the show taking a break to go farther. I just think that I'm curious how many more episodes we're gonna get, because I know from what little people have described.
Watch it be 16.
I think it's like 9 or something. Because I think this is chapter 130. And I think we only have 9 more chapters to jump into.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, are we going to have to wait a year for 9 more chapters? Or are we going to... Is it going to be... I know, like, animation is tough. Like, the longer they take with it, the better it could look.
Yeah. Keep talking. I'm going to look up something.
Yeah. And the better it could look, with the more time they have. But, like, if we have to wait a year for just, like, 6 episodes, I'm going to be like, bruh. Like, I know it'll live up to the hype because we know we're going to experience basically another Titan War. Like, we're going to experience the most epic, batshit crazy, like season 4 episodes, like, 3 to 9 or whatever. Like, that sequence of, like, holy shit. It just keeps going and going and going and going. But, like...
No, yeah.
It's just, if it's that long, I'm like, dude, we've been talking about this... People have been talking about the show ending before. I mean, fuck. People were talking about the show ending before you and I before all of us started the channel. Before we were watching the show, like, I knew that Attack on Titan was ending,
coming to an end,
because
that's literally what Adam pitched. Adam pitched us to the show. He said, "Guys,
we had to hop on that train."
He said, "We need to hop on the Attack on Titan train. People love the show." And I said, "Okay."
At first, it was Demon Slayer because the movie was coming out.
And I said, "I haven't."
You're looking at something wrong with my hair. You keep looking up.
Oh, look at your part. It looks nice. Don't worry about it. Don't be self-conscious. But listen, I was saying, like, I wasn't super interested in anime. I had watched Death Note, and I didn't think anything would probably beat that. So I said, "That's okay. We'll jump on the hype train, see if it's a fun show." Ended up loving the show. Didn't even care about the popularity of it anymore. And then, but we knew going in that it was going to wrap up. So we've always had that mindset. We're going to catch up, finish it out with people, and we'll move on to the next thing. So now we are in the waiting bus with everybody else, really.
Yeah. I mean, even like when we were in season 3 reacting and we were getting to season 4, I figured that, like, we're going to watch these 16 episodes, everybody's already seen them, and then by the time, before we even started season 4, I was like, okay, so by 2022, this show will be done. and now it's not, and like that's fine because like the story's still good. It's not like the story's been like trash, so I'm good. And we also know there's only one thing left to do. It's just rumbling and fight Eren. So like
honestly, they might even surprise us because I didn't think we were gonna get an episode like this, and I ended up loving it.
That is true.
One of the better episodes of this second half, part 2, for me. Yeah. And like they might make the battle complicated. Like it might be something that, like I think it could be 9 episodes because they've been doing pretty good at making like each chapter like an episode, and only ever so often making it maybe 2 smashed into 1. So it could be 9 that we're looking at, or it could be 10. They just do like a Stranger Things or a Netflix thing where they do 10 episodes. They might add some extra action just for people like Adam, and we get a hell of a good time.
I'm just being selfish and being like, I want it now because I want to watch more. Really, that's what it boils down to. Is I just want to watch it and be a part of it. I don't want to have to wait another year. But
it's just, we got a lot of good TV shows that we're hopping on right now. We're doing Demon Slayer.
Yes, we do.
We got Demon Slayer.
There's
and
so many.
Season 2, we got we got Stranger Things to look forward to, which I'm excited about. We're doing Halo, which I know people hate, but I like.
Yeah, I mean Moon Knight. We got we got one more Obi-Wan. We got Star Wars stuff. There's plenty of
pitching for you to watch those shows.
Yeah.
Do it and subscribe.
Yeah, and I mean JJK movies coming back. JJK season 2 eventually. They got Chainsaw Man. We got
Vinland.
The mysterious Chainsaw Man.
You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff, and I'm excited for all of it.
Was it you who sent me that Mappa, or somebody in our Discord said Mappa might have picked up
Vinland.
Berserk?
No, might take Vinland.
No, Vinland. I think people have been saying that they want Mappa to pick up Berserk to finish it.
That'd
or
be
to
cool.
do it. So
to like do the show clean slate.
Yeah, I guess so. But
I don't want them to take Vinland. I like Mappa. I like WIT. I like WIT Studio.
They already took it. So
really?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Vinland is on Mappa now. So.
Taking over.
I don't know why they do that. I think WIT is so beautiful with art styles. Like, what's WIT doing?
I don't know. I mean,
making money.
I feel like Vinland's probably one of their
but it's also one of the things like too where I heard people say like nobody, not that nobody wanted to illustrate Attack on Titan, but it's like such a daunting task that it's like, it's too much. Are we gonna be able to handle this? And Mappa took it on, but it's like, I don't know what Vinland has in store, so it's like, is that...
Yeah, they definitely pitched, alright, we're going to try to finish the rumbling, but we're just going to release the schedule of episodes for now, and then as the weeks kept going, we're going to need more time than this. Like, we need a part 3 for sure. Which, I mean, that means rumbling's probably pretty freaking awesome to look at in the future.
It was pretty cool when we just saw the
I mean, it was cool, but I'm saying, like, if they have to take that extra time just for, like, 9 episodes, it's probably going to be pretty epic. Yeah. So that is something to look forward to, even if you and the rest of us are a little tired. Good news is, we do have some time away from Attack on Titan now. Not me, I'm going to listen to it and play in Twitch games, but we'll get some break, watch some other shows, and then come back and wrap up to an awesome conclusion.
Yeah. I'm happy. Wasn't a rush finish. They didn't pull a Game of Thrones, so I'm happy about it. Very,
that's a good thing. Yes, it is.
Very.
Whether it's inconvenient for us, it's better to have done it like that.
Yeah, so much better.
Yeah. And we're probably going to... Well, we'll see. I know a lot of people don't like the ending of the show, but we will get to decide that for ourselves.
Yeah. Just give us like 3-hour-long episodes.
Don't want that either. You guys good?
Editing would suck. Yeah. Exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, no,
There's 3 of us.
Any last thing to say to the AOT community for the time off?
Don't hate me.
Don't hate them.
Don't hate. Everyone's allowed to have their opinions.
It's better to be honest with you guys.
Yeah. Check out our other shows. We mentioned a shit ton of them. We're watching a bunch now. Go look at the back catalog if you haven't watched the rest of Attack on Titan. And, dude, subscribe to the channel. We would love to hit 50K.
Before
2023.
Part 3.
Yeah, before part 3.
Get us to 50K before part 3. Guys, if you made it this far, timestamp this joint, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts. Are you hyped? Are you feeling mixed? Are you upset? Pissed off? Check out the Patreon. We're running through awesome freaking shows right now. Support us. We love you guys. Thank you for even making it this far in the video. And we're going to punch it and see you in a year, baby. Punch it.
Bah!
It's